Hi people, I'm going back to Ireland tomorrow for a few days, and usually what I like to do is pack my makeup bag the day before, as I've done my makeup the day before. So I have something to do now. I kind of decide what I'm going to bring when I'm doing my makeup the day before, and then pack it as I go, so it's ready for the next morning because I have a special occasion. So I want to do something fierce. So I've already prepped my skin with skin food as usual. I just got loads of stuff from JUDYDOLL. You might have seen me use this palette a lot. They asked if they could send me some stuff, so I picked some stuff out that I knew I would really like, and I loved everything bar one thing. So I'm going to incorporate some things into my look today. But let's start with the eyes as usual. I'm going to start with this palette. This is the Mood 7 Colors Eyeshadow 01. I'm going to take the lilac on a fluffy brush. As usual, I have no skincare at all. I love how not 100% pigmented and opaque everything is. I really love makeup that you have like the control to build it up as much as you want, and it's really good for like everyday makeup when you're a bit more like constrained by time, because you don't have to worry about like putting way too much on and then fucking up your whole day. I'm gonna take the pale pink on my brow bone, quite a lot of it. I love a really bright brow bone, and I'm just using that same fluffy brush, kind of like a cheat to blend everything together. I haven't done black waterline in a while for some reason, so let's get back to it. This is an About Face liner. I feel like this will go really well with like the cool tone sculpted eye that I want to do, or that I have in my mind. And then I'm gonna take it out like a tiny wee bit, and then from there I'm gonna wing it out with like a smoky liner brush. And I'm kind of taking the excess like up onto the upper lash line, but I always like to focus my definition on the lower lash line because it just looks more like feline and snatched. And just very gently blend in like the edges of that. There's no product on this brush, by the way. I'm just moving the liner around like so. I need a bit more liner here, so don't worry if it's not like completely perfect and straight. I'm gonna perfect all of that later. So like you can see, this one is like chunkier than this one. That's fine. Next I'm gonna go into the darkest brown with the same brush and go back over that. So just completely retracing my steps. Again, don't worry about the inconsistencies. I'll show you how to like even it all up. Just get it blended and keep it pushing. Love that. I'm really like dying for this really cool brown which has shimmer in it, and I'm going to take that through my outer crease, and I'm like dragging it out a wee bit. Now to clean up a bit, I'm going to take this clean fluffy eyeshadow brush and just blend all around the edges like that. Oh, I haven't done an eye like this in ages. It feels so good when you do it after not having done it for ages. This is a clean angular brush, and I'm using it to manipulate the shape, clean up any excess shadow. I'm trying to match it a bit more to that one. It's done already. I'm happy with that. So you basically just, like this was too far down, so I just used the brush to like clean it away and match the other one. The other one doesn't need any work. She's perfect. If you want to be really precise, take a really flat skinny brush and an eyeliner brush and your eyeliner, and go back to the lash line, put it inside your eye, and then just a really cute touch I like to do to make everything a bit more precise. And it's like one of those touches that just really elevates your makeup, I think. I know. And this one is a bit too high now, so I'm going back to the clean brush. Sorry about the wash-in the background. I feel like I say this in so many videos. I'm always washing my damn clothes, but the cycle is about to finish, so if you can hear it, just bear with. I'm gonna be a bit thrifty and use my spectacle. Clean up that line. These are all my personal brushes, and this is obviously my personal face. And I've done it forever. Absolutely fine. There we are with the eyes. They're exactly how I want them. Actually, I'm gonna add this sparkle. I'm really in love with this shimmer. It's like see-through. Let's do that on the inner corner. Right into the tear duct. And over into like half of the lid. Because I don't want it to go the whole way across. The more you add of this, the more you see like a bit of a pink sparkle, which is so cute. Take a bit more spit on a cotton pad. And just take off the excess glitter there. But I kind of like when you do that and it leaves like a little bit kind of like sporadically around the eye that you haven't specifically placed. I think it looks very cool. And it's like, yeah, not perfect, but it kind of just twinkles and tinkers off. Super cute. I'm gonna take my KEVYN AUCOIN lash curlers. Oh my god, by the way, these are my nails that I did for my birthday. How cute. They're quite like Japanese inspired, I think. I got the stickers in Japan. So that's probably why they're kind of giving Japanese. But I love the little floral gems. I did lose one here. Don't mind that. But I'm super happy with them. Curl my lashes. Also, a little life update. I feel like I've been a wee bit slower on content and stuff like that for two reasons. Basically, I lost my digital camera that I've had forever, that I take all my pictures on. Yeah, that's just how I like to capture my work, and I haven't had that, so I haven't really been like taking as much content as I would like, because I feel like they capture the essence of my looks the most. And yeah, I haven't had that, so it's kind of been putting me off spending a lot of time doing a gorgeous makeup look only to take an iPhone picture. So there's that personal tragedy in my life. Yeah, I got the camera when I was like a teenager, so I'm really sad that it's gone. Just quickly, I'm going to use this JUDYDOLL Iron Rod mascara thing. It's such a crazy concept, but I really love the way it makes my lashes look. They're so like wispy and perfect. It kind of gives lash lift. The second thing is you might have noticed, relating to nails, you might have noticed over the past few months I've been sharing more stuff about my nails, my nail art and stuff. It's something that I've always really loved to do. So a few months ago I decided that I was going to start to like pursue my love for nails and take it more seriously. So I've started doing that. So I'm spending a lot of time in a salon, working, doing nails, training, all of that. So for this month and next month, I'm quite like tied up with that. And then everything should balance out and I should be able to create as normal. But yeah, I'm really excited for it because like I said, I wanted to do it for ages. And now is the bloody time. And I'm loving it. Like, I have so much to learn. Everything, I've like basically completely self-taught myself for nails, which is fine. But there's so much to learn, especially when it comes to like doing other people's. Now I'm using this fibery mascara. I've really been enjoying like the two together because they just create like really long spidery lashes. I've always wanted to be one of those girls that wears two mascara. And I am. Look at that, it's crazy. My lashes are so not long. I'm just gonna go back and touch up the liner. I always feel it wears off after the first application, but when you go back in for a second, third, fourth throughout the day, whatever, and it lasts a bit longer. You can go just like intensify that a bit. For my base, I'm gonna show you what I've been loving for my summer base. I basically take my face powder over around my nose like this, T-zone, lips, under my eyes a bit. Then I'm going to use this tinted SPF. Again, this is from JUDYDOLL. It's so small, by the way, because this is the travel size one. It's like a jelly kind of texture. I really don't want a lot of coverage. I'm not using it for the SPF. I'm just using it for the coverage because I really like the coverage of it. The reason I do powder and then base is because I feel like the powder acts like a primer. It's been really hot in London, so I kind of need as much security as possible. And it's been working so well for me. I'm gonna like warm up my hands and just press my skin to take off excess product. So the skin looks like that. Doesn't look so good. Got a few wee blemishes. I'm gonna use like I'm going to use some of this Flower Nose powder for a bit more coverage. Packaging goes crazy. Put that on my blemishes. Not a cream product because sometimes that can just add too much texture, and the powder just takes away any like dimension or texture from the spot and makes it a bit more invisible, as you can see. By the way, everything that I'm using, like I said, I'm packing, so I'm putting everything to this side. I'm just going to throw it all in the makeup bag and then I'm done. That's everything that I'll use for my trip. This is the JUDYDOLL contour. Wait till you see this contour. That is a contour. It is a light grey. I don't know why I'm doing my forehead. I don't want it to. I just want to show you how grey it is. Because it is so good. Blend that in a bit with the same brush that I used the SPF on. Like that is a true shadow for my complexion. Like that is a shadow. And everything is like so sheer. So it just doesn't look like muddy or anything. Which is just perfect. By the way, I have so much mascara on the top of my lid. I'm going to sort it out. I don't want that look today. I'm going to take this cushion blush thingy. Push it into the puff. Pop it on my cheeks. This is like a very pale lilac blush. And it acts like a highlight. Gives you some sheen, but also gives you the very faintest blush of pink. It's so subtle. Like, it obviously has a white base, so it gives you a bit of a highlight too. I just love how subtle it is and how subtle and soft it is. I'm going to use the cleaning up brush again. A wee bit of the blush sort of interrupted with liner. For my bottom lashes, I'm going to do more of the iron mascara. Just a wee bit. Where are we up to now? I think I want a bit more powder in my T-zone. Oh my god, my eyebrows. Obsessed with this brow thing. I feel like I've always wanted a brow thing like this, and now that I have it, I'm like, oh my god, this is what I've always wanted. Again, it's JUDYDOLL. This is not a sponsored video. I absolutely wish, because I'm doing a lot of promotion right now, but I just really like the stuff. So you take the brush from one end of the lid, squeeze out the product, and then work it into the brush on the tip, and you just do your brows. It's super soft. You've got a lot of control, and just look how crazy sharp. Like, it's so good for skinny brows because the brush is so skinny. So you have so much precision. But obviously, if you want to go fuller, like, you can use the brush on the flatter side, and it will give you more volume. Just follow the shape of my brow and make it look extra skinny with a super fine line. Also, I picked the shade dark grey, so it's very cool toned. Obviously, it's just a grey, and it's dark, which is perfect for my hair colour. I have something in my eyes, so I'm going to use this flat brush to poke it out. Now lips. I'm going to use this Charlotte Tilbury liner actually. I was clearing out a handbag that I haven't used in weeks, and I find this at the bottom, and I was like, oh my god, I love that liner. I'm pretty sure it's Pillow Talk or Pillow Talk too. So I'm going to take a wee bit of this SPF thing. Oh shit. Suck it back in. If you find that you squeeze out something too much from a squeezy bottle, squeeze the bottle together like that so you push all the air out. Put it up to the product and let it go, and it will suck back in. I'm sure you probably already know that, but a little tip never hurt. Work it into an angled brush, my peanut brush. Again, this is super sheer, so it's not going to be very harshly defined. Just enough so that it doesn't look too heavy on the sides. Again, this is another really good tip for polishing up your makeup. Subtle, very subtle touch that just elevates everything. I'm going to use another JUDYDOLL thingy. Sorry. This is a creamy, what's it called? I can't read it. It's like a lip cream, but it's basically like a powdery lip. I thought I was going to hate, but I really enjoy it. And you can't feel it on your lip, and it makes your lips look airbrushed. Kind of weird seeing no creases in your lips, but I'm kind of here for it. I really am. I must admit. Right, now we're nearly there. I just need to sort out the mascara I alerted you to earlier. I'm not going to be able to get all of it off because, like I said, I think some of it is waterproof, but I'm taking a spoolie and just scraping my lid, and it'll just scrape the mascara away. My finger to blend it a wee bit. I'm going to take a wee bit more of the lilac shadow that I used as my base, put it on top, and see if I scraped any off. Alright, this is the finished GLAM. Doesn't she just look so good? I absolutely love it. Doesn't it just look so good? I love it. Soft pink eye with the glitter. The perfect contour. Very powdery lip. In skinny brow. So to recap, I'm going to pack my bag for you. It's this crusty makeup bag that has an eyelash embedded into the fibers. But it adds to her lower. I can't argue with that. So I'm taking the eyeshadow brush, black eyeliner, iron mascara, lash curler, contour, eyebrow thingy, lip liner, other mascara, the lip cream, blush brush for my complexion, blush, smoky liner brush, 2 more eyeshadow brushes just in case. Alright, the clips I was using, tweezers. Off my brows before I started. I'm gonna bring this eye and lip makeup remover from JUDYDOLL. I think that's it. I'm gonna bring Rimmel Cappuccino and this KEVYN lip gloss as well. This is a crazy gloss. It doesn't wear down your lip liner. I really love it. That's everything. I've already packed all my skincare. I wish I could bring her. This is my favorite perfume. Oh, I'm gonna bring another powder brush, and I think that's it. I'm not going to overpack. I always do that. Half the time when I go back to Ireland, I actually end up not wearing any makeup at all. So I think I'll just be mindful of that. I think that's it. I will be celebrating my birthday when I'm there. So this is probably how I'm going to be doing my makeup. If not very similar. But I'll be using everything in here. That is what I'm loving at the minute. Alright. 2 birds, 1 stone. I'm ready for the day. I'm packed and ready to go. Here we are. Thank you guys so much for watching. Love you loads. See you next time.